Broadcasting again. I don't know why. I'm like feeling like I'm supposed to just talk like I talk, right? Because when I talk like this, people come out of nowhere. People just pop up. I didn't promote this shit or nothing, bro. I just started streaming on YouTube just because. I never had nobody on my YouTube when I was streaming, right? But it's probably what I was saying, because when I was streaming on Twitch one time on Rocket League, or I was playing Worms Rumble, and I'm talking like this and shit, and people just popping up in my stream saying, "Oh, I like when you talk." I want, but they saying like, "Oh, I like the shit you talking about and this and that." It's like, whoa, I didn't know all that. I'm talking about investing in stocks and all kind of different stuff, but it was like, I'm talking about ownership and everything. People was like vibing with that, and people want to talk like adults. They don't want to talk like kids no more. So let's get it in this game, because I'm good at this a little bit, and they got to cheat. Let's see if you can see some of the cheating I'm talking about. Even how that ball slowed down right there, like I didn't, like the ball just slowed down again. Like this is ridiculous, bro. Like I hate cheaters because they don't let people that's really great be great. Like they over here want to be acknowledged as a good player, and they do punk ass shit. Like, man, let the real great people be great. Like, if you want to act like that's what you was doing the whole time, then why cheat? Like, if you want to act like you stood there and you just got a lucky bounce and then you fucking recovered off of that so well, yeah, you see this? Like, they want me to hit the ball so they can get a lucky bounce and act like they good. Like, come on, my guy. Like, you people pathetic, bro. And it's really bot behavior. Like, because I'm watching this bot, now that's what they acting like the bot doing. But if I was never looking, the bot will always be behind me doing dramatic shit with scoring on me. But when you try to look at them, this is every time when you try to look at the bots that be doing that stupid shit, they always end up doing something like that. And that's what they always want to do, right? That's all they do all day. All day. But they don't do that. Like, most of the time when you playing the game, now tell me that's not bot behavior. Like, what kind of human is that good to be moving their car, stop, and then be so precise at what he just did right there? And I don't believe that. Yeah, he better not have made that shit because the timing was not right with it right there. This shit is ridiculous. You see that right there? Like, this is bot behavior. Rocket League, they're gonna owe people a lot of money because they cause stress in people's life by making them play bots when they think they playing humans. Like, what kind of human, like, I don't know, bro. Some of the shit they do on this game, no person is that good to do that shit right every single time and never fuck up. These people, they never fuck up, and the only time they will give them a fuck up is when it don't matter. Like, you see that right there, right? He didn't fuck up on that one. But he'll fuck up when it don't matter to make it seem like it's a real person you playing. Or to try to make it like you're not being cheated with some programming. But really, that bot is programmed to do so much shit the same way all the time. And shit like that, where if I do ever hit the ball past them, right, they gonna push their car where it's gonna put them back in play. And I won't score because when I went to hit the ball, they're gonna act like I pushed their car where the ball was. What great timing that was, that I'm fucking driving and he drives around me on some bitch ass. Like, that's why I don't like this game. It's like, oh, it's on your back. Somebody trying to score, right? They're gonna do that with a car right next to them. They're gonna stop, knowing. But a bot, right, that's programmed, they're gonna be doing shit according to your button commands and shit. Let's go. Make me look great, motherfucker. Gotta cheat. I'm surprised he wasn't right there, bro. Usually they'll already be on the other side. Like, you see how he coming from straight? They will be coming from the other way. And they will have took the long route and seem to have got there in time enough to do something about you scoring. Like, how could you take the long route and get over here in time enough to stop me from scoring. And you see how that shit look? Look at that. That shit crazy. Let me be great, bro. It's too much cheating on this game. I love this game, but you could never genuinely love it because it's too much. Like, you see that like that right there? He doing that with turbo. How are you so precise with turbo? It's not easy to be just precise at everything you're doing. Why none of these kickoffs going on my side? None of them. No matter how I do my kickoff, none of the balls will go on my side. None of them. I play so many of these bots that my game has conformed to like the shit that they do. You see that? I was about to hit it, then homie got some weird backup out of nowhere. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, this game is trash because of that shit. Like, the people that used to play me, that would act like they playing the game, I don't have that shit no more. Everybody is doing this shit what he doing now. If this is a real person, then it don't seem like it to me because it's bot behavior if you ask me. Because why would everybody start doing that? Like, that shit is not good shit. I'm ahead of them already. Like, why would everybody play this raggedy ass way if that's not a bot? Like, now I start to play people in Rocket League, they won't put me with people, like, matter of fact, they always put me with bots. I'm broadcasting from now on so you can see as bots. They keep putting me with Marley and certain names. Look at that, you see that cheating? Oh my God, that shit on broadcast, bro. Rocket League, you about to pay me, my nigga. This not a person cheating, this is a bot. This ain't no person cheating, bro. I'm convinced now, this is a bot. Bro, I just tried to stop right there, homie. Yeah, this is a bot. But this is what I'm saying, right? In Rocket League, it's not even easy to be good at this game. Like, it's not necessarily hard, but it definitely, look at that. What the fuck was that, bro? And it wouldn't have did that if I hit it straight in the basket. It did that because it's making it where I can't score. Like, how am I going to score with the ball doing that right there? And I didn't hit it that hard. I don't really even care. I only did it because it's ridiculous, bro. Like, I would have normally went to the right, but it's like everything you do, they're going to cheat. You can't see the player. If I hit it right, they're going to act like he was over there. If I hit it backwards, he over there. If I do whatever, he cut. Oh my God. Watch when they start showing. Watch one of these cuts. You going to see a motherfucker cut so fucking, they going to make a cut you can't even do as a human. Like, these motherfuckers is going to turn so swift, bro. You would have to hold the fucking brake button or the power slide button. Like, you would have to do that so, like, you're not going to do that, bro. Not the split moment that they're doing this shit. These people ruin existence. Oh yeah, this is what we're going to call this once again. This is the White People Have Ruined All of Existence podcast, bro. I don't care if it's white motherfuckers in the audience listening. Nigga, this is the White People Have Ruined All of Existence podcast. Life would be great if it wasn't for these motherfuckers. Wakanda would be great if it wasn't for all the people trying to go to Wakanda and steal their fucking vibranium. Wakanda would be great, because at some point in the movie, the Wakandans got their little self-hate shit together. So if the motherfucking CIA and all of the nations in the United Nations, when it came to Africa trying to get their vibranium, I think they would have been alright. Oh man, I try to get that shit solved. Look at that. What was that? What was that? Bro. I'm pretty sure they wasn't going to score, because every time that you see some shit like that, they don't score. I wish I had that on broadcast. You people at this game is about to give me millions of dollars. Anybody who want to attach themselves to this class action lawsuit against Rocket League, every game got bots. But this game right here, this game is different. Because, first of all, it's nothing on this motherfucker that told me I was playing with bots. Look at the precision of that. Like, he did all of that with the intent to do all that shit on purpose. Like, come on, my guy. Look at this. I won't catch him. I didn't think I was going to ever catch him. But watch all of the shit I'm saying. Tell me if I'm a complainer or if these motherfuckers is cheating. And you see, it's so hard for me to score, right? Like, they act like everything he do is so right. He's never in the wrong spot. Oh, look at it. You see what I'm saying? I still got the bitch ass nigga. But you see what I'm saying? They act like the people, they don't mess up at all. Get that out of here, bro. And then if that was me up there, when I'm thinking the ball on the wall like that, it wouldn't have been touching the wall and I couldn't have hit it. You'd be like, bro, the way that that ball was hit is no way it would be off of the wall. Look, what was that, my nigga? What's wrong with these pathetic motherfuckers, bro? This shit cheating more than I ever seen, bro. The Rocket League cheating has got too out of hand, bro. Damn. And that shit went to the left. I saw it. Even when I thought it had a hope to go in, then that shit gonna go to the left. Got him. What? Yeah, it better go in. And it seemed like it didn't just bounce like that, bro. It seemed like it bounced 2, 3. I'm looking like, why is this ball not going in, bro? Nah, it didn't go in straight like that, bro. Man, get up, bro. Damn. Just for the motherfucker, bro. If I would have got up when it first happened, clearly, right, I would have scored. Or I would have stopped that. Look at that. He did all of that because they knew what they did, homie. Any person who was trying to score would never drive away from that ball doing that shit unless they knew what they did to my car. These motherfuckers is cheating, man. Ridiculous. And I can't say they cheating. These is bots. Look at that. Look how that ball zoomed by like that. This is ridiculous. Look at that. I knew he was going to be there because I had a chance to score after that first hit. The first hit, it almost never go right because they do some weird shit with the ball and the camera. They make it like you got the ball cam on when you never got it on. Come on, that ball's still moving weird though. That ball moving weird as hell and still got him. Let's go. That ball was moving weird as hell. Look at that. It floated backwards before it landed. Like that's why they be always recovering, bro. This ball is moving for them to recover. When they hit it though, they don't do that shit, homie. That shit be going 1,000,000 miles an hour. If he baby tap it, you gonna see that motherfucker gonna go. Listen, watch this. Oh, look at that. You see that cheating? Now I was supposed to respond to that. That's why I be getting scored on sometimes, and I don't never understand what happened. I'll be like, what happened right there? And what they do is they do shit like that and cheat and act like he hit the ball, and it clearly he did something, right? He contacted the ball, but it didn't move. It sat in that spot, and what that's gonna do is I'm gonna assume when I see him touch the ball that he hit the ball. So I'm gonna go forward, and when I go forward, the ball stayed in that same spot. That person gonna just score behind your back. You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculousness. And that ball didn't look like it did that. It did not look like it did that, bro. What the fuck, bro? Look how the ball slowed down, bro. I play this game too fucking much. This is ridiculous, and I'm still winning right now. Still winning. All of this cheating and botting and shit, and I'm still winning. Sheesh, my God. Can you let motherfuckers be great? Why do these motherfuckers, who is in this world that is in this existence that don't want people to be great? I don't get it. Like, why would you create this cheating, hacking, stupid ass shit, bro? Just let people be great. The people that's really great, though. Not these people who want to feel good about themselves. Like, look at that. All that shit right there. And it looked like I pushed him off of the angle he needed to hit that. It looked like it hit the wall, and I pushed him to the left of the ball. It should have bounced off the wall. The motherfucker clearly was hitting the wall. But because I pushed his bitch ass away, they made it go in. Bro, what the fuck was... So you see my response? That's why you motherfuckers at Rocket League, you about to pay up, homie. Like I said, they put in like stressful energy in people's life. Because I feel like definitely I'm being cheated, right? And it's like that right there. You see that? Like the ball did all of that shit right there. I'm being cheated, right? And I'm probably not being cheated by a human. It's just a bot that's been programmed to have all of this bullshit going on. So I am being cheated by the government or the governing of this game. Now, did you see, like, what kind of precision is that somebody would be able to drive their car and then go under you, flip your car around, but keep whatever precision they needed to have? They didn't miss an inch. They didn't be off by nothing. Ain't no human that good. It's no human on the planet good enough to bop your car and not even be off by a centimeter. Look at that, look at that. You see that? How the nigga stopped right under my car to stop me from hitting that ball and going my way? He didn't touch my ball, but he just made my car react like he hit my ball. At this point, I'm feeling like Rocket League is Satanists, and they try to fuck with the nervous system of real human beings with the nervous system of a computer that is not really have emotions and feelings. A computer have a nervous system. That's what all of those wires and shit represent, right? And I knew it. I knew I wasn't gonna catch up, but I felt like I almost did catch up because of where we was at. And they still did some bullshit. And I had to, look, he got no turbo going on, but I get to the ball after him. Let's talk about all this shit. You ain't see no turbo. What that nigga got, invisible turbo? You ain't see no turbo come out of his car. That nigga hit the ball before me while he was on the other side of me. If he would have hit that, then you would know something. And he was supposed to hit my car right there. You already know that. You already know that. You got all the turbo in the world to do all of these trickeries and shenanigans, right? And they try to out-turbo you in the game. Oh, now you so comfortable, you don't need to do shit no more, huh? So classy. What a classy bot. Such a classy bot. Rocket League, I'm making this because I'm about to sue you, my nigga. Like, if you think this shit is a game, let me look around here, right? I'm broadcasting this right now, looking for any information that stipulates I'm playing with a bot and not a human. Play online in unranked matches. It don't say it's a bot, right? One-on-one. Now, it never says it's a human, but it definitely never says it's a bot that you're contending against. Now, based on the way that games are made nowadays, anytime I would hit any of these options, I would presume that I'm playing a human, right? Because when I play Call of Duty, any game mode that I select there, they have the intent to have humans on the other side of that game. So I think I'm playing humans that can have human error and be beat. People who could really lose because they have human error. But these robots that they program you to play against, they don't have human error. These robots are programmed with the intelligence of 1,000 different people who play the game. So you playing 1,000 people in one match when you playing this one bot. Do you think any person would rationally put themselves in a fucking game versus 1,000 people versus one? No. Bruce Lee never even fucking put 1,000 people in a circle around him in a movie, even though he kicked everybody ass in the circle. You ain't that stupid. Like, you ain't gonna beat up 1,000 people. I don't care how kickity kicking your ass is. At the end of the day, I don't see nothing that says it's a bot. Don't say bot. Say searching for casual dueling, and it's giving you these regions as if they're searching for people in these regions. I know they saying that this is where the server is, but you would assume that they saying that the server is meant to support the people in this region. So I played Marley many a times. I don't know why I always see Marley. I didn't recognize I'm playing bots really, for real, until I start seeing the names repetitively. And then I'm feeling like it's a crime in itself, because I feel like if there's 900 and some thousand players, I feel like they got me in a playlist with 15,000, right? And I didn't ask to be there. I want to play with everybody, right? Okay, well then that's saying in these game modes it's the playlist, right? Well then, all I'm saying is I want to play with everybody. I feel like they box you in. They say you got 800 people you gonna play with. Whether it's 200 real people in there and 600 bots, they got you 800 motherfuckers you playing with on the regular. If you don't recognize the names, you gonna never recognize what's going on. I'm tired of talking, but I'm tired of the bullshit too. I'm definitely tired of talking. But I'm even more than tired of talking, I'm even more tired of the bullshit. So, yeah, man, I can hear the planets move, and I'm gonna keep telling the truth until the whole world knows that I can hear the planets move. Me, right here, that said that. You don't gotta question it. This is Living Wild Gaming channel. The nigga that's on this channel said he can hear the planets move. You heard it. Go regurgitate that information and make me great. Make me the legend I always been, cause I can hear the planets move. And some of you would never even understand why I'm making that statement, man. I don't even want to play this shit. There's too many bots on this shit, bro. Like, I'm saving this, bro. I'm glad I got this on YouTube, and I'm gonna use this game as evidence to the corruption in Rocket League. This is really, let me make a clip of this too. So I'm making a clip of a broadcast that I'm already recording, because I'm doing this to expose and exhibit the race, or not the racism, but the corruption in Rocket League, right? Because the last match I played, it had some of the most awkward stuff going on in that match. And had I been equipped with the right knowledge ahead of time, I could probably run an experiment myself and tell you if I'm playing bots. But because I wasn't equipped with the tools to have the insight to know if I'm playing bots, I could never know, right? Until I gain the insight to try to test this theory. But my point is this: if a human being presumes through the assumption given through the game, and the assumption is there based on the nature of most games that are around today that have multiplayer functions, you are assuming and presuming you are playing a human being, because most multiplayers, right, have human beings as the contenders on the other side, unless you're in the game mode that stipulates these are bots. So like, if this, like anywhere here, if it said, like, let's see if they say anything about bots or anything here. Extra modes, play versus bot. I know you could play over here in certain game modes and private matches and stuff with bots. And in a tournament you could play bots, or not the tournament, but what was it? Oh, it's just like this over here, season or something. You could play bots. But that's the thing, in the season, I feel like I knew that was bots. When I went to the season, I played one game, I felt like I already knew that's bots over there. Over here, this is presumed to not be bots, and over there, it's almost evident you're playing with bots. So, if one develops stress-related issues due to the tension that they develop because they feel like their effort is wasted through cheating. So they become irritated, irate, and stressed out because time and time again they try to do what God planned for them to do, which is enjoy their life. And if it's an apple on a tree and that's what helped them enjoy and they consume that apple, so be it. If it happens to be Rocket League, something that was created by man to enjoy, then so be it, because Rocket League don't have the right to refuse service. No, you don't. Not here. You don't have the right to refuse people to play all 100 or a million people that's playing the game. You don't have the right to refuse people to not play Marley again. I don't want to never see Marley again. I probably played Marley 30 times and didn't even know it, but I know I played him 4 times for sure, because I seen the name where I could recollect. Of course, anybody could be named Marley out of the million people online, right? But what's the odds you keep running into a guy just named Marley? Like only Marley, no Marley '08, nothing. Then the other bots, there'll be the bots that's just, it'll be a name, like a weird ass name that it won't even be nothing like Marley. It'll be something like Shoe Trainer or some stupid shit. It'll say Shoe Trainer 32. Like, who the fuck would name themselves Shoe Trainer? Like, nobody would name themselves Shoe Trainer 32. So that's a bot. Yeah, I'm over this, bro. We being cheated in this existence, man. I want my shit. I need my ownership back. I never cared to sign up and be a part of a government. Like, I don't think when I came through the birth canal, like, I was like rushing into this existence. Like, oh yeah, I can't wait to come out of this pussy and get a job and be oppressed and called a nigger by the government. Like, that's not why I came out of a pussy, okay? I was trying to figure out what existence was all about, because God don't even know, right? God just exists too. He don't know what the joy, the extent of joy on this existence is. If God never had a body, he never experienced joy. So he don't fucking know what joy, the extent and the salary cap for joy. He don't know what the salary cap for joy is, right? And there is no salary cap on joy. You just enjoy your life until you die. And you do the most enjoying you can. You can never have too much enjoyment. That's one thing you can never have too much of. That's like the only thing in this planet that don't kill you when you have too much of it. Is joy. You can have too much water. They call it whatever the shit fuck she told me. But you can have some like water toxic reaction. You can have too much of a lot of things, but you can't have too much joy. Even if you say, oh, you can have too much air, well, air is in water, and when God said the firmament of the sky and the firmament of the sea, that means that they are one and the same. They both are oceans and both are skies. It's the same thing, because he said the fowl of the air and the fowl of the sea. If the fowl, right, are in 2 different locations, but they are both fowl, I mean, how could they reside in 2 different locations like that if it's not the same? It gotta be the same. So anyway, man, I wanted to play Rocket League, but we clearly saw all of the weird cheating shit going on, bro. I can't be great. You see me scoring on this dude all day long. I'm being great all around this guy. Look at this right here. You see this? This game mode, drop shot, I should be platinum in that. There's too much bot behavior going on. This right here, I should be platinum in this, but it's so much bot behavior. Now this is my thing. I'm gonna start broadcasting. This channel is about to be primarily Rocket League, damn near. Only because I'm gonna show you, and when I'm showing you, I'm gonna tell you what exactly these people are gonna be doing. Like, so when like I'm playing a tournament and my teammates start turning against me and don't want to play the game right, that's why I lose. And if I quit, then they want to say I'm banned from the tournament. But then they don't have a way where they can make sure these bots is not ruining your games. Like, what kind of person, what real person would start a game with the intent to win, and then, like yesterday or something, I'm playing Rocket League, we in a tournament, we up like 4-2. All of a sudden on our screen pops up a vote to leave. It's like, why the fuck would you vote to leave when you're winning and you're almost done with the game, but you want to vote to leave? And that person that vote to leave, they sat there for like a minute and a half and didn't do shit. And then it happened to be that I kept being like enthusiastic about the game enough that I scored a goal and the other person scored, and then they kicked back in for a minute, so then all three people on the team was playing again. But it's like, why should we deal with that, man? If this is a bot, why are you programming these fucking bots to turn against the human? Like, you are iRobot. Like, you are the reason the fucking bots turn against the humans, because you programmed them to be evil. Like, if a bot turns against a human on the game, that means it was programmed to be anti-human. It's like a zombie. Like, how do the fucking bot know to do that to me? Because I'm not recognized as a zombie. I should be platinum in some of this. Where else should I be platinum? Right here, competitive. This shit right here, bro. They knocked my rank down so low right here, bro. Right now, I'm like silver 2. I was at one point, I was gold 3. I was about to be platinum. Then I start seeing that message down there, and I didn't see it moving. When I got to a point, I kept winning and winning and winning, but I didn't recognize why it wasn't moving down there. I didn't recognize it said you gotta be platinum or something to excel past this level. So then when I recognized the shit, all of a sudden everything changed. It seemed like at that moment I becoming a bot reality. Before, when I was whooping these humans' ass, cause I'm playing humans. And humans have human error, and if they fuck up, I could capitalize on they fuck up. But if a bot does not make mistakes when it count, then you will never win. Because, and I'm not saying when it count, but what I mean is, when they try to play the waiting game, and then you wait them out correctly, and then you hit the ball around them, but they keep on fucking knocking your car in the air for some. You like, how did my car get knocked in the air like that? And when your car go in the air, they happen to have went over to the ball. Now they standing by they just sitting by the ball at this point. They done knocked you so far that you got to drive over to them to get back and play at the ball. But when they knocked you far away, the ball was going towards their basket for you to score. This happens 90 times out of 10, what I'm saying here. What kind of human is so good that every time they go to hit a ball, they hit the other car in a way as if that they meant to hit the car and not the ball? But when they do that, the ball goes exactly where they need to score with the most utmost. I'm talking about, if you would have recovered in 4 seconds, that bot going to score in 3.5. If you recover in 2 seconds, the bot going to score in 1.8. If you recover in a second, the bot will score in 0.4 seconds. They will never ever have you a genuine interest and opportunity to win, bro. That's probably why I started playing Fortnite recently, because first of all, it's good for streamers to play Fortnite because you can develop an audience on Fortnite. And on top of that, even if they bot me out on Fortnite, it don't feel the same. I might be like, oh, they cheated. Oh, the way he shot me right there, I don't believe that. But the level of intensity that you feel, like one time I finished a game in Rocket League, and the first thing I said when it was over was that was intense. I mean, and it was like the whole match was just like, if I did anything wrong, I wouldn't have won. I mean, it's just like no human is that good, my guy, to be timing everything with my timing. Like, if I hit the brake, you hit the brakes. Like, how you gonna hit the brakes according to when my mind told me to hit the brakes? Like, how are you going to be exactly where like, you know what I mean? But Rocket League would never dare to give you a better field of view or field of motion, because I believe Rocket League is the ones doing it. They don't want you to see the bot behind you. That's why it looks like this shit. You never could see the other players so they could cheat all around you all the time. This shit is crazy, bro. Anyways, man. The narrative here that is more important is that black people are being cheated. Moorish Americans, blacks, African American, Native Black American people, indigenous Americans, indigenous black people to America, Aboriginal American, whatever you want to call the original American. Some call them the Asiatic black man. I haven't been in tune with why exactly they be saying Asiatic, but I can look that up, no problem. But you got black people who say the Asiatic black man, because maybe they in tune with something I ain't, right? But I just want to be great, man. Like, I'm in pool, I'm great. And nobody stopped me from being great in pool. And that's how I wanted to be in life. Let me be great. My daddy equipped me with the tools to be great in pool, and it should be up to nobody to prevent that. If my daddy gave me the tools to be great, nobody should stop me from being great, my nigga. Like, not a gun. You shouldn't be able to point a gun at me and stop me from being great. You shouldn't use an economy against me to stop me from being great. I should be able to be great. That's as simple as that. That's as simple as that, man. On God. Let me play this song real quick, and then I'm gonna end this broadcast right now. This song is a tribute to all of the black people in America. I need to shut that shit up on Rocket League right now, because this is a tribute to all the black folks in America, man. First of all, we're gonna play this song right here. This is another tribute to you black folks. This is one tribute, but this wasn't the one I was talking about. This is one that I just seen. I'm gonna play it anyway. Tell me you can hear that shit.
Yeah. White slave. Cotton. Picking. Cotton. Picking. Cotton. White slave. White slave. White slave. Yeah. White slave.
This is a tribute to racism.
Yeah.
This is my tribute to racism right here.
White slave. Cotton. Picking. Cotton. Picking. Cotton. White slave. White slave. White slave. See a cracker smear shit in his face. Murder cracker, then I take his fucking place. Cracker, what the fuck you do to me? Call me nigga, put my grandpa in the tree. Same sad song, different simile. I know you.
No, nothing for real. Don't worry about that.
You pussy niggas feeling me. In a white neighborhood, I got that street sweet. Blueface beat him. If I don't drop something, then I can't leave. Yeah. White slave.
Yeah. Nigga, yeah. White slave. Pick it. Cotton. Pick it. Cotton.
White slave.
Yeah. White slave. Yeah, we over there right now because we got to play this real music though for black people to have a tribute, man. I tribute this to you, to the black women that's really gonna be the queens on the chessboard, who out here supporting the men that supported them the whole time. That supported them the whole time. Cause I helped a woman live in a house right now, and that woman never helped me do shit. She tore me down and discouraged me the whole time. Plot twist: for less than an eighth of weed, a cop caused a shootout. We pay taxes to have these people get a paycheck to harass and kill us. Fuck the police. I hope the police kill you and public opinion justify without all the details. Regardless, America created criminals to hire their kids to kill them. You just probably lucky your kind ain't who America targets, cause based on the law of averages, white people should be killed by police in genocide numbers because 220 million says that 50 million blacks could never commit the most crimes. So I'm sure that there are plenty of Caucasian drug dealers to shoot, kill, and harass. Hell, you don't seem to have a problem with the CIA ensuring Americans had those drugs to abuse here in America. People want to have something to say, bitch, with your ass on blast. I'm about to read your fucking comment, bitch, because that's your ass. Hey, so look, I'm on YouTube, right? Since I forgot I was even broadcasting, I was just doing this shit over here. But look, so I'm on YouTube. It's a video on YouTube. Say body cam captures shootout between woman and Nashville cop or some shit, right? So then I watched the parts of the video, and it's just like the woman seeming like whatever the cop put her over for is very minute and little. I don't care if she had a traffic infraction. He pulled her over because it was something like whoever car she was driving, some paperwork wasn't right or something like that. Or whatever, it was some issue, some shit like that, right? So the girl called her mom like, hey mom, can you come over here? Maybe she feel like, oh, I'm about to be able to leave because I mean, this is not a real serious issue here. But she happens to have less than an eighth of marijuana in her person. She got a gun too, right? People on the internet seem to feel like they know for a fact the gun is illegal. Cause this person says right here, I say plot twist. For less than an eighth of weed, a cop caused a shootout. We pay taxes to have these people get a paycheck to harass and kill us. Fuck the police. That's what I put, right? Because I pay plenty of taxes, and I've definitely been manhandled by the police, and I don't feel like that's what I pay taxes for, to be harassed by the cops. So, yeah, more like this person says, this is Nora Lincoln on YouTube. Nora Lincoln, right? Nora Lincoln, Nora Lincoln, right? She says, more like multiple warrants, hard narcotics, prohibited possession of a firearm, driving a car with felony warrants, but go on about harassment when that thing is a literal beacon for law enforcement attention. First of all, how the fuck you gonna know somebody driving with felony warrants? And driving with felony warrants, yeah, that you don't want to be driving with warrants, but driving with warrants is not the crime. So if a person pulled over a car and the other person whose car it is had warrants, but you pulled over someone else, then what do you have on the person driving the car? Like, this is not my car. They said I could drive it. I'm driving it and I'm almost at my destination, and oh, you pulled it over, they got warrants. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. You could check all the shit you need to check, no problem. As a person checking, they happen to be going through the person's bags and see they got some fucking weed in their bag. Weed? Weed. First of all, the person said, what did they say about the narcotics? They said prohibited possession of a firearm. Oh, hard narcotics. Hard narcotics, right? Now we're going to look up the schedule on drugs. When they talk about this is a Schedule 1, Schedule 2. Because now they want to act like because she had weed. Let me see. Drug schedule. Or however when they say... I think I got it right here. Probably good enough. So scheduling. So Schedule 1. I used to hear about this, but I never really looked into it. Drugs with no currently approved medical use and a high potential for abuse. They are the most dangerous drugs of all the drug schedules with potentially severe psychological or physical dependence. Peyote, which was a fucking Indian motherfucking thing, supposedly. Marijuana, which is Indian, right? That's black people shit for sure. LSD, which they try to say was an Indian thing. So those look like 3 Native American supposed drugs right now what we looking at. And then they got ecstasy, they got meth, and they got heroin, right? So when the woman said hard narcotics, she's trying to basically stipulate that she is better than black people. She is being racist in her comment. And it's going to go over some people's head, but this is why I say that. Because marijuana is regarded as a Schedule 1 narcotic, right? But cocaine, and when I said meth, let me take that back. Because when I said meth, I didn't mean like crystal meth, like methamphetamine. Because there's some methaquolone, or whatever the fuck that is what they got it on there. And some other meth. It's 2 different meths. But the meth that people use, that is crystal meth, is a Schedule 2 drug. Adderall, Ritalin, fentanyl. Didn't they say fentanyl, Mac Miller died from that? But that's a Schedule 2 drug. Okay? So combination of products less than 15 milligrams of hydrocodone per dosage unit, Vicodin. So Vicodin is a Schedule 2 drug. Drugs with a high potential for abuse will use potentially leading to severe psychological damage. The drugs are also considered dangerous. They don't say that over there. So this one says with a high potential for abuse, and this one just says with use potentially leading to severe psychological and physical damage. Oh, okay, it say a high potential for abuse right here too. It's something that it say up here, don't say down there. Drug with currently not currently accepted medical use. So they making it like cocaine has a medical use. What else has a medical use? Ketamine, testosterone. These are hormones. How are they classifying testosterone as a drug? And it's a hormone. Xanax is a level Schedule 4 drug, and marijuana is a Schedule 1 drug. If that does not tell you about government corruption when they want to basically put the black man in jail for as long as they can, because they classified the drug that the black people commonly sell as a Schedule 1. But the shit that the white folks sell in their communities is a Schedule 2. That's what people used to talk about, and I never really knew what they were saying. Like, I never looked into this part. But yeah, how drugs are classified in the U.S. I gotta get this right. I gotta download this. This is very nice. See, this is the type of shit that I be talking about when 40 Cal, this rapper nigga 40 Cal, I got on this nigga live. And he told me to get on some bitch ass nigga named Young Devious. He told me to get on this bitch ass nigga channel called The Basement and shit on Instagram. Like, this nigga got a small ass bitch ass channel with 20 motherfuckers that be getting on his shit, acting like he got a real show. And he gonna over here, he gonna act like he got some respect in my face like a bitch ass nigga, but then the next day he wanna try to talk down on the nigga. And then I didn't realize Young Devious was the nigga that said he was gonna beat me up. So Young Devious, get down, my nigga. If you ever hear this, I'll beat the brakes off your bitch ass. And I'll tell you in your face, I'm gonna get on your live and tell you, matter of fact, that I know it was you that said that shit, homie. Oh God. Oh God, I didn't know it was you that day when I was on your live saying that somebody said it, and the next day I realized it was you. It's all good. It's all good. So I'm seeing this right now, right? Police activity. This white boy always try to justify what the police do. That's what basically what his job is, right? Is to always spin whatever you see and make it like, oh, the police did a great job, no matter what you see. So my thing is about the title, right? Body cam shows Chicago police shooting armed woman during a traffic stop. Who says that you have to be ran by an alien group of people who have these type of weapons that they don't want you to have? Like, why you can have a gun but I can't? Like, I'm supposed to trust that you completely much more sane than me to have a gun and not blow my brains out whenever you just have a fucking mental breakdown. Like, I'm supposed to trust that you are more sane than me to fucking walk around people every day with a gun on your hip, and I'm supposed to believe that you very, like, there's no racist cops that happen to just probably shoot black people for no reason while they got that gun on their hip all day. Like, ain't no racist cop ever caught a black person slipping, like, and just dumped them out, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this nigga's over here on a dark ass street, you know, getting off work in a warehouse district, and he walking home. Nigga, you caught slipping. Whether you got caught by some Mexicans or something, or some gangbanging shit or whatever, nigga, you caught slipping. The police see your ass right there, they can dump your ass out too. They can dump your ass out too, and then who gonna tell the story unless somebody see it on camera? And if the motherfucking city get the camera, they ain't gonna tell you. This stupid ass. Hey, listen to this dumbass nigga. Listen to this dumbass nigga right here.
Are partnering up so we can open up homeless facilities. So we want to open up our own homeless homes for the homeless. I've been homeless. I understand how it is, you know, and I would like to end homelessness with people all around LA and the surrounding areas. This is a non-profit organization. I'm doing this from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna keep it very straight. We're gonna have about, let's see, 2 to 4 acres of land, and we want to start building these homes for the homeless people. I want to see people get off the streets. I want to see downtown LA look a lot better. LA is my home, and I love LA. And I want to see better for homeless people, mental health people, and people in need. That's, you know, it's coming from the bottom of my heart. On 5-5 Crib.
A real grown man who owns a Black's Law Dictionary crib. On a real grown man who owns a Black's Law Dictionary crib. You grown man me? Oh, that's why Hoover nigga mad cause I banged on him. Like, yeah, nigga, you niggas like to try to bang on a nigga. That's why that nigga was mad at the bar that day. Yeah, but see, I'm saying that, I forgot I'm on broadcast again, but look, when I said I banged on a nigga, I don't gang bang. But when black people talk, and especially when niggas have certain conversations, black niggas like to act like they tougher than you because they gang bang. So they'll try to throw in a little like, they'll try to bang on you subtly. Like if they like, when they throw in a gang in the conversation, when it, like y'all not having a heated conversation, but y'all be saying some words, and a nigga be like on Hoover or something, like the nigga banged on you basically. And when he say that, shit, you supposed to be able to say your own shit. Like nigga, well nigga, that's on whatever gang you from. But I can't say that. So then that night I had to tell the nigga like, bro, why you bang on me? My nigga, like, you just turned this shit into something else. Like we wasn't really in that space. But then I'm like, well nigga, that's on regular nigga crip. That's why I had to tell the nigga, like, nigga, that's on regular nigga crip then. Like nigga, if you think you banging on me and you tougher than me, well then do something now. Cause that's on regular nigga crip, you ain't tougher than me. But the nigga ain't do nothing. You told me you on Hoover or some shit. Well nigga, that's on regular nigga crip. Do something then, cause you not tougher than me. Don't try to be saying crip and blood like you tougher than another man. You not. Everybody could die. Everybody could get the life choked out of them. You better be able to do something on the spot. Don't be one to go back to your car for a gun, because if you want to say something to a man right now, and you can die right now. People have died right where they got mad at, without guns. You don't need a knife to kill people. You can just kill people with hands. You can sock them to death. You can choke the life out of them. You can stomp them out. There's ways to kill people without no weapon. There's so many ways. But then my thing is, I'm listening to they got this dude that they calling the famous 5-5 Crip, C-Mac, right? I'm feeling like America did this shit on purpose, right? They killed Nipsey Hussle, who was from Neighborhood Crip. Then they bring this other nigga who from Neighborhood Crip in your face, right? The first nigga, Nipsey Hussle, who was from Neighborhood Crip, he might talk a little bit like C-Mac. Not nothing like C-Mac, though. I'm saying like he might gang bang in his music a little bit. He might say, you know, some murderous shit in his songs, might tell a story or something. But Nipsey Hussle wasn't ever screaming Popeye's chicken all the time, right? That's why I believe C-Mac represents the opposite of Nipsey Hussle with that, because when Roddy Ricch became Nipsey Hussle, he took Nipsey Hussle phrase 10 toes down, but one thing Nipsey Hussle never said was, I'm 10 toes down in my Balenciagas. Because Nipsey Hussle would have said, I'm 10 toes down in marathon clothing. What the fuck he gonna say Balenciagas for? But clearly, Roddy Ricch, he wants to be in a good position. He came in after Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle showed him that some of the lifestyle he never seen. Once Nipsey Hussle introduced him, the white folks that paid Nipsey Hussle pulled Roddy Ricch in. So Roddy Ricch could now say, I'm 10 toes down in my Balenciagas. Because this is what Nipsey would not do, is promote our brands. Nipsey don't want to promote our brands. He don't feel like he need to. He makes his music without the intent to be saying, and I drank some Courvoisier last night. Like, I don't need to say I drank Courvoisier in my song. Like, let Busta Rhymes say that. But I'm saying that they want niggas that's gonna market Caucasian products and brands. They don't want black people who try to retain ownership of their own brand and build it. They don't want black people to try to get people to invest in black products. Like Nipsey Hussle had the Marathon clothing. That is the equivalent to him not promoting Balenciaga, because I am establishing a brand to rival Balenciaga. Even though, how the fuck you gonna rival a clothing company? You're not gonna rival a clothing company. You're just gonna fall into your lane. Either you're gonna end up in Ross or you're gonna be in a better store. That's how clothes work. Your shit is a hit or it's a miss. And even when it's a miss, your shit end up getting a contract at Macy's or some shit. So I'm just saying that I know what's up, bro. I'm about to end this broadcast right now. Hold on, let me schedule this first. Then I'm gonna end this, bro. Oh no, I didn't play the song yet. Let me play this song first. This song is encompassing the problems in the black community that are created by the white man. This song 100% encompasses my marriage. This is how me and my wife was, right? And it's based on America, what they did to me. And this is what the man telling you right here. Listen to him. Who do I love when I tell you, what do you say? Who do I love when they tell me I can't love myself? How in the world could I possibly love someone else? Who can I love when they tell me I can't love myself? Who can I love if they call me a nigger? How in the hell could I possibly love someone else? How in the world could I tell my wife she not a nigger? Who can I love when they tell me I can't love myself? Who can I love if America told me I can't love me? How in the fuck am I gonna sit here and love my wife the way she needs to be loved? I married a so-called black woman. I'm not fond of immigrants like that. I'll have sex with them and shit, they attractive, whatever, but that's not my cup of tea. So, let me love my own woman. Get out of our way. Because this young black man singing this song, he's singing this song because he want to love his women. He letting you know that he loves his women, but he know that he's been tainted by America, where he's not treating women the right way because Snoop Dogg told him to call women bitches and hoes. So he's talking about how men doing her wrong, and she got low self-esteem. But the man doing her wrong because how he gonna love somebody else if he already been told he a nigger and you the lowest thing in society and you ain't nothing but a thug and a rapper. And on top of that, you ain't nothing but a thug and a rapper, and your ancestors wasn't nothing but nigger jigaboo slaves who was scared of the white man and look on the ground when they walk by the white man. So this is who they tell you are, and then you supposed to take that shit and you supposed to love your wife diligently. You supposed to treat her great. Even after Snoop Dogg told you to call your wife a bitch and a hoe, E40 says she's a bitch. Too Short says she's a hoe and a bitch. Snoop Dogg said bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. So, how the fuck am I supposed to love my woman the right way? Because in the white community, right, who is the Caucasian equivalent to Snoop Dogg who calling white women bitches and hoes? I done opened a can of worms right there. Who is the Caucasian Too Short? Who is the Caucasian E40 that's out here calling women bitches and hoes? It ain't Justin Bieber. It ain't Post Malone. Post Malone makes some of the wackest music out here. And he still ain't called women bitches and hoes. Justin Bieber, this nigga parades himself around black people to get a career. But he still have not carried himself like black people and called women bitches and hoes. Because that's what they were supposed to do. They creating a lane for white people that is happy and healthy. And pop culture. The lane for white people is good, happy music. I woke up and I went outside and I saw the sunrise and I just was like, oh yeah, it's so beautiful. That's the white music. The black music is, I'm a gangster thug, I got a gun, and I sell drugs, and I'll kill my grandma if I got to for the white man to get this rap check. That's black music. Right? But how come it's not a black person that make a song and say, I woke up and the sun is so beautiful and shit like that, right? But when I make that statement, there is a white boy who made a satire comedy song called Freaky Friday where he acts as if a black man who says in the song, I'm a happy black man that going to the store and eating popcorn at the movies because now I'm white. Right? That's what he said on the song, is that now I can finally live the life I always wanted to live without the government in my fucking way, because now I'm perceived as Caucasian. So the whole funny part about Freaky Friday is that inside of them acting like Little Dicky envied Chris Brown, they had a reverse narrative in there to make it like Chris Brown wanted to be Little Dicky. When whoever said that Chris Brown felt like what Little Dicky said. Like, I feel like there needs to be an interview on Chris Brown to ask him, oh, let me stop this shit. I ain't trying to play all homie music. I just was making a point with that song. I was giving a critique, right? Based on the lyrics of that song and the condition placed on black people in America. I was critiquing the music only to give a more of a broad perspective of what that song could mean to people who don't know, right? So I'm like spreading awareness and bringing the news to the people, right? So yeah, come on, bro. I was just watching some videos of Prince talking about ownership. Wow, how does it come to be that somebody owns all of somebody's intellectual property, so to speak? The same way I was trying to call to get an invention created, and the white man on the phone, he like, oh man, nobody patent shit no more. He like, man, you don't want to patent shit, bro. He like, man, they do it this way. He was like, you want to do it this way. This is the way that shit works now. Nobody do that no more. And basically, like, he wanted me to give him my idea on the phone, right? He wanted me to give him the basis of my idea on the phone so he could run back to his superiors and do what he's supposed to do. Basically, he write that shit down. He's supposed to turn it into the supervisor. The supervisor then takes it to his supervisor. Then that supervisor takes it to his supervisor till it gets to the man who steals your idea. That's why they have that in place, right? That nigga tried to get me to give him the base of my invention on the phone, so either he could take it personally by incorporating and taking all of that information and retaining the information in his head, and then he can go use the process he knows because he works there to take your idea, or he's going to follow the chain of command he was given at work when he gets information and fills out paper what he's supposed to do with it. And when they do that, they're going to take your idea. You're not big enough to beat the system and move faster than the system. You're not going to move faster than the people who turn the paperwork in and put it in the computer. Soon as you give them your idea, they go right to the computer and put somebody else's name on that idea and put it in the computer as a patent or something. And that's your idea is now gone, and it's somebody else's, and now you're going to have to prove it's your idea, but you don't have a patent because they convince you, we don't do that no more. Just give me your idea. But I don't know, the white nigga probably was genuine to a degree because he kept saying, oh, well, if you don't trust the process, well, just give me a random idea. He was like, just give me some idea. Just make some shit up. He was like, just give me something so I can help you. He was like, you got to give me some information so then I can proceed. And it's like, well, I'm not giving you my invention idea, my guy. And to this day, that was like 2-3 years ago, right? To this day, my invention is not, I have not seen it surface yet. And it's because they stopped me from doing it, because I will be a millionaire or a billionaire overnight. But on top of that, they do that probably to every person trying to create shit, because they don't want people to get rich and financially free, man. I played the song I wanted to play. I validated Rocket League owe people money. they got bots playing on here doing cheating ass shit to make it where people don't win games they should have won. Even when you playing the bot and you're doing so much better than the bot, they'll start making it where the bot will score on the kickoff. They hadn't scored in a kickoff in 5 fucking kickoffs, right? And you could be playing for 3.5 minutes and you could have had 5 kickoffs. The bot have not scored on 1 kickoff. But in the last minute, if that bot is down 5-0, they're going to get 3 baskets off of the kickoff for sure. After they get the 3 baskets on the kickoff, they're going to keep on spinning your car around. So now, with the shit they wasn't doing before, all of a sudden, that's all they're doing all of a sudden. Like, when you went up 5-0, they never was spinning your car like that. And I'm talking about riding the back of your car to the point that, like, they're bumping your car every time they want to until they stop, because it's like, you can't do shit. Like, where they are on your car, they're so close on your car and hitting turbo every second that you can't do shit until they finish whatever they're doing. So then they end up bumping your ass 5 miles in the air. Then they go over to the ball. By the time you come out the air, you go to the ball. They just sitting there playing a game with you, right? You drive over to them, and no matter what, how you drive up, 9 times out of 10, no matter what way these people facing, no matter if they wasn't prepared, like, you would say, well, according to time and shit, like, how would they know exactly when to jump and shit every time, right? But what I'm saying is, not only do they respond every time, every reaction that they get is what they needed to. Like, if you come and you jump this type of way, then they'll make it where the bot hit it where it looked like it went far, and you're going to go respond to what you saw. You saw the ball go in the air, but the ball stayed right next to that fucking bot. And when you went where you saw the ball go, you just got scored on because the ball stayed right there. Like you seen on the broadcast earlier. It looked like the nigga went to hit the ball. Then when he went to gesture like he hit it, it's like he drove right under the ball and jumped up and did nothing, and the ball stayed in his spot. I would have reacted to that. But yeah, this broadcast is over, man. The whole point is I'm going to attain liberation. I wasn't even using this channel, forgot about this channel. Wasn't even caring about YouTube. I stopped focusing on YouTube years ago when they start fucking with my money. I had a YouTube account called entertainmentunchained.com. I was making money on YouTube like in 2010. And all of a sudden, I hit a setting on YouTube talking about, do you want to take out the taxes ahead of time? And once I did that, YouTube started taking my money. I never made another dollar on YouTube when I hit that setting. Before I hit that setting, I made $80. I didn't even do much to make that $80. Once I hit that setting, I never made another dollar. In fact, the $80 that I had went down to 79 and shit like that. They took money out of my account that I already had before I hit that setting for them to take out taxes ahead of time. Like, that's weird to me. Like, say so, and this is like weird too, what they did with that. If they took out, say if I had $80 in my account and they took out 15 cents, like for this month rotation of like when they pay out and shit, if they paid you $0, they still going to take taxes off of the money that you have in your account. Like the money that they taxed last month, if I made $0, they would tax that same money again, and they would take money out of my account. But like, you already taxed me, because when I hit the setting, you took out the taxes the first time, so I wouldn't pay taxes. And then I never got paid this month. Like I made $0. So if I made $0 this month, what money are you taxing? Because the money you taxed already has already been taxed. How do you then go to the money that was taxed and tax that money? I don't have all of the records anymore because they like to delete shit after 2 and 3 years, because somebody like me who was cheated and fucked over and gave it up and forgot about it and moved on and got their own website because they was cheated out of money. And then they started cheating me on my website, right? I was on my website making money. I made like $9 with my website, right? And then all of a sudden, my money stopped at $9. I never made another penny. I never made another $5. Like, I never made a red cent, man. Before that, it was never a month that I didn't make a penny. But all of a sudden, it come to be that I never made a penny and shit, bro. For like 2 years. Then one day, I logged in my account, and they put a penny in my account after like 2 years or a year. Then it was like, I logged in again, they put 2 pennies in my account. And it's like, what the fuck did I do that I didn't do nothing to promote this website. I did nothing different than I did in the last year. And all of a sudden you want to put a penny in my account? Like, what made a penny today that didn't make a penny yesterday? That I'm now paying attention to this platform. Now you want to put a penny in this motherfucker. But I stopped using the platform because, like I said, they stopped putting any money in there. Then, first of all, they took the ads off of my account is one of the reasons why I wasn't making money. But maybe I thought they had ads on there because I would see the ads displayed, but on the background they didn't have the ads showing up or something. So then it become to be one day I don't see the ads finally. So then they take the ads off. I'm like over it at this point. I'm like, man, these fucking crackers is fucking with me. This Illuminati motherfuckers, right? They trying to make sure I don't get rich, so I can't buy a house and shit in America and make it where these immigrants can't keep coming to buy houses and shit out here. You can't even rent a house if I own it. If I own a house, you can't rent this house if I live in it, right? Every person that's in the house ain't a real estate motherfucker. That's like, every person that's living in the house don't own that house because it's real estate white motherfuckers who gain ownership of all of these property before people had an opportunity with this oligarchy shit they doing. So this shit is just weird, man. At the end of the day, Rocket League owe people money. You out here making people play bots when they thinking they playing humans, and you stressing people out. If I would have recorded this white boy on Twitch, and I probably can go to his channel and get the recording of a broadcast he had. He said he stopped playing Rocket League because he wanted to keep his nuts or retain his asshole. Basically, like, his nerves are shot. Because your nuts have your nerves connected to them, and your asshole have your nerves connected. He mentioned those two body parts. That says that Rocket League deliberately destroyed this man's nerves. And he had to stop playing the game because he wanted to keep his nerves intact. That's what he said. So, if that man thought he was playing humans and was playing bots, and those bots could not be beat by any human without some, extracurricular skills. Like, if you're not doing shit that the average human can't do, you're not going to beat this bot. So, you're playing a superhuman bot, and you have almost limited to no chance to win because, like I said, when you think you're going to win, they start giving them goals they never, they'll make goals they never made the whole game. Like, how the fuck all of a sudden on the kickoff, the ball keep going straight to my goal like that? Like, it just bounce off the wall and go in. Then it go in the air, and then they knock you way in the air, and they already done landed, and they hitting a straight easy shot. Then they do that shit again, and it's like, wow. How do we go from 5-0 with 3 minutes past, and within 30 seconds we at 5-5? Like, how the fuck? Like, how? Rocket League, you owe people money, my nigga. You owe people money. And this is a free game, but you getting money some type of way, and you owe people money, bro. You gonna cough that shit up. You disrespecting America. You disrespecting human beings that want to have a happy, healthy, thriving life. Truly and honestly. This is the end of the White People Have Ruined All of Existence podcast. As funny as that may sound, this is my articulation of the information. I did research, and the research I've done says that white people have ruined all of existence. That's not my fault. That's my articulation of the information. Somebody could read the history books and walk up to me and tell me that I am a nigger slave. So that is their articulation of the information. Therefore, if I regurgitate information that I have read, and I have a perception that says white people have ruined all of existence, it is the equivalent to somebody reading a history book and it says that I was a slave, and that's what they have to say about me. So this is the end of the White People Have Ruined All of Existence podcast, but it's only the beginning.